calling the 1-800 number at Sullivan Tire. See what I can get. 1-877-592-592 T I R E.
Thank you for choosing Sullivan Tire and Auto Service. This call may be recorded for training purposes. Thank you for calling Sullivan Tire. This is Amanda. Can I help you?
I'm not exactly sure. I'm calling because I had a front end alignment done at your facility in Brewer.
Okay.
And I found out I have a bad ball joint, and they should not have done it. And I went in and spoke to them yesterday, and I was not happy with how I was treated.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let me pull up your file here. What I'm going to do is just kind of look into this for you, and if it's okay, what I can do is I can contact the area representative for the company and see if we can get this straightened out for you.
Yep.
What's your last name?
Sibley, S-I-B-L-E-Y.
And your first name?
Charles.
Thank you. For the Jeep?
Yep.
Okay, so just to make sure that I'm hearing you correctly, so we did the alignment, and then we found out that you had an issue with one of your lower ball joints, and that was an issue because we did the alignment, correct?
Yeah, you did the alignment a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And I still have problems.
Okay.
So I went to another garage, and one of my problems was my tires being unbalanced, which has nothing to do with the front end alignment. But he pointed out to me that the left lower ball joint was bad and that they should never have done the front end alignment on it.
Okay.
So I took it back and spoke to Pete. It took me 30 minutes to get a front end alignment done when I came in for my appointment. He asked me to come in at 3. I came in at 20 after 2. I had nothing to do. I spent the whole day in town waiting for the appointment. I got over there and I said, well, I thought, I didn't have nothing to do. I'll come over, maybe you get me in early. Bam, the Jeep went right inside the garage. Well, after about 40 minutes, I'm kind of wondering why my Jeep's still out there, and I ain't heard nothing. They're just supposed to check the looseness of the ball joint. So I mentioned something, and Pete got on me. He goes, this is a gratitude I get. I got you in early, so I'll find out when your Jeep's ready when I feel like going out there to look. My sister sent you an email concerning that.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm really sorry that happened, Charles. That's not.
And I had a very hard time getting them to bring the Jeep out of the garage.
Yeah.
I had to beg for my freaking keys back from him, and it's not an experience. I appreciate it.
I know, and I'm really sorry that happened.
I paid $80 for a front end alignment, and I come to find out that you guys are the highest ones in town. So, but I've gone back to you because the company that was there before I had very, very good luck with.
Okay.
And I liked their front end alignment machine.
Yeah.
Because it does anything unless they changed it, because I had a car with aftermarket tires on it and nobody around can do a front end alignment on a vehicle like that.
Oh, okay. All right. No, and again, I am really sorry that this happened. It's not the customer service that we strive for, and I'm going to take care of this for you. What I'm going to do, Charles, because I don't know enough about the mechanical, I'm going to contact our area representative for the Brewer location, both in mechanical and, to try to figure out, what happened with Pete. And again, you shouldn't have been spoken to.
Well, I will say he did tell me that it's supposed to be 20,000 screws allowed to be sloppy, which I never heard of such a thing.
Okay.
But I already got one person saying this is bad. I could go to more people. But I did tell him I think the best bet, instead of wasting mechanics' times with my Jeep on their lift, giving me a free estimate of what's going on, I would be better off going to the state police because they do inspections in Maine, and they would know.
Okay. Gotcha.
And
All right.
plus, I spoke to my brother last night, and he's bringing the law book home from work because he does inspections. And he tells me there shouldn't be any side-to-side play to that. It should be only up-and-down play.
Okay.
They're allowed so much for up-and-down play, but he didn't know what the exact numbers was, so he was bringing the stuff home tonight.
Okay. Were you getting this work done to be able to pass inspection?
Oh, it passed inspection. The ball joint ain't so bad where it won't pass inspection. But they're telling me where the ball joint's bad, they should never charge me $80 to do a front end alignment on it. But Pete wanted to inform me that he was being a nice guy and not charge me $200 for a ball joint. It's like, well, you know what? I wouldn't have paid the $80 for the front end alignment. I would have got the ball joint put in, and then I would have got a front end alignment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
I paid good money for my tires. That's why I paid to get the front end alignment done. I had a shimmy in the front end. I rotated my tires. That didn't help, so I figured it want the tires being unbalanced or nothing. Went in for a front end alignment, and then, of course, I found out my tires was way out of balance. I think one of them was 3.5 ounces out. Yeah, so that's quite a bit, I guess, what he said.
Yeah.
But, and I know that has nothing to do with the front end alignment. I'm just concerned that they did it because the ball joint was bad. It's not bad enough to not pass inspection, they say, but it should not have been aligned because you're not going to keep alignment if your ball joint's sloppy.
Right, exactly. Okay, so what I'll do, like I said, Charles, is I'm going to get in touch with our mechanical specialist, and I'm going to have somebody contact you today. What's the best phone number to reach you back at today?
619-1360.
And that's a 207 area code?
Yes.
Okay, and now your sister that had sent us an email, did you put her name on it, or did you put your name on it? Do you remember by any chance?
She has several of them. She's been having trouble with her email getting hacked.
Anyway. We'll definitely take care of this for you, Charles. Again, I do apologize. We do try to treat everybody like we would treat our own family, and it doesn't sound like
well, that's why, like, yesterday my sister got me in with this guy. I don't trust mechanics. And she got me into with this guy, and he looked at it, and he showed me what he saw. He looked at it from front to back. And he told me just what he thought. I thought, and everything, and I'm in town. I didn't have much money on me for gas, so he asked me to wait until 3. This was 10 in the morning when I had my truck looked at. I left at 10:30, and I called. Yep. And I waited till 2:30, 20 after 2, went over there, but it's just, I figured, go in and see what they say, because I knew that he was going to do that, because heaven forbid if they give me my $90, or heaven forbid if they said when I first come in they can't do it, so we're not going to charge you. Yeah. But it just seems like they wanted the money so bad. They weren't even busy yesterday when I come in, but he was awful nice to get me in before my appointment.
Yeah, well, I know. But
sorry for the attitude too, ma'am. It's just come on.
Sometimes you get frustrated, and, it just, you can't help it.
I'm on disability.
Happens to me.
I'm on disability. $90 to me is a hell of a lot of money.
Exactly. No,
yeah,
and it doesn't matter.
It is to anybody these days.
Where you're spending it. I hear you.
Yeah.
So, Charles, I'll look into this for you. I will have somebody contact you this afternoon as soon as we figure out what's going on, okay?
All right, I appreciate it. Thanks for your time.
Welcome. My name's Amanda, too. If you have any other questions, or if you don't hear back from anybody, please feel free to call again and ask for me. And you should hear from somebody today shortly, but just in case, call us back. And again, my name is Amanda. So you can ask for me, and if you don't hear from anybody, just in case, okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charles. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Come on, to see what they have to say. Hi, do you do front end alignments?
Yes, we do. What's the vehicle?
99 Jeep Cherokee Sport.
Yep, $69.99.
$69.99. I got a question though. I kind of have a bad ball joint, but I don't know if it's still be able to. It will pass.
Ball joint or anything in the front end has play.
Well, it will pass inspection, right. But it's just there's just an ever so side to side movement in the bottom ball joint.
I could do an alignment with completely no warranty at all, but if it's side to side play, that will.
Well, that's good to know. That's definitely good to know, because I went through Sullivan Tire and they front end alignment my car. That's why I'm asking. And they said they allowed up to 20 thousandths of an inch. No, they said, Pete told me they allowed 20 thousandths of an inch side-to-side movement. I didn't think so, but I appreciate...
there is no spec at all on any ball joint side-to-side.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but I wanted to confirm that because I'm trying to get my money back from them. So, all right, thank you for your time.
Good luck.
Bye. Yeah.
You talked to our call center today, so I'm doing a follow-up on what's kind of going on.
What do you need to know?
I mean, I read everything. She wrote down everything you had going on about the ball joint and actually Pete. Can you give me a little more detail on, what was making you a little unhappy here?
Well, when people are telling me I shouldn't have got a front end alignment and I paid $80 for it, that kind of, doesn't set right with me. And then with his attitude about how long it's taking, it only took 30 minutes to do the front end alignment, but it took me an hour to get in and out yesterday.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. I haven't talked to him yet. I always call customer first.
Well, it was like 40 minutes or so, and I asked him if he knew how much longer it would be, and he said no. And I said, well, I didn't think it would take this long, because they immediately put it in. I got there at 20 after 2. Okay. And I said, well, I had nothing to do. I hung out in town all day. I had nothing to do, so I figured I'd go there early. Maybe they get me in. They got me in immediately.
Sure.
And when I said, well, I didn't think it'd take this long, well, this is a thanks I get for pulling you in early? I said, well, sorry, I just didn't think it'd take that long, that's all. You're just checking the looseness of the ball joint, I thought. So, I don't know. You kind of seemed, even my sister, it felt like he was trying to get us to argue with him, and that's not what I was looking for.
Yeah, that's unusual. I've known Pete for a long time, and I'm not sure what the deal is there, but honestly, he's got many awards for customer service.
Oh, no, well, that ain't what I'm hearing, but I don't want to bring all that up. I just know I had a situation. I came in because I had vibration, bouncing problems, whatever you want to call it. And it's been a while. I figured I changed my tires around. That did not make a difference.
Okay.
So, I'm not thinking, well, my tires are unbalanced or nothing, right? It's all in the front end. The steering wheel will shake right back and forth at a certain speed.
Okay.
And they did the alignment. That didn't help. And I was thinking, maybe my bushings are gone. It's an old truck and stuff. And people, everybody's saying, no. My sister's like, I know this mechanic. He seems fair. Let's go to him. And he looked at it, and he the only thing he could figure out, he showed me the loose ball joint, the lower left ball joint. And you can see the wear on the tire from it. He says that's from the ball joint. And he checked everything else is fine, but he said I wouldn't have, that shouldn't have been aligned. And I called Midas, and they said they would have aligned it, but they won't give any guarantee with any side-to-side movement.
Yeah.
But it's like,
okay.
Really, if I needed a ball joint, I honestly would have waited, because I'm on a fixed income. I would have replaced the ball joint and then got the front end alignment.
Yep. Did the ball joint get changed yet, or no?
No, it's all just coming up, and I'm on a fixed income. I don't know what to do. I get paid Monday. That's when I can do something about it. But for now, I went into there. I don't have much money. I went into town yesterday. It was like 10:30 in the morning when I saw, 9 o'clock, excuse me, when I saw him.
Yep.
And with not having gas, I hung around all day yesterday because I figured you guys would want to see it, I give you the benefit of the doubt instead of, didn't know if maybe you did me right or not, but, I got an attitude instead.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely handle that side of it. But what I was going to tell you is, once you get that ball joint done, we have Brewer, we have our Bango store, you bring in either one of them, and we will align that at no charge to you anyway, so it doesn't matter how long it takes you. Don't worry about the 6 months, 6,000 mile. You just get the ball joint done, bring it back, and we'll redo the alignment for you at no charge.
Well, I just want to get my money back and go someplace else. Because like Midas said, they only charge $64 to do a front end alignment, and they give me a warranty. You guys don't give a
warranty with us.
No, that ain't what I was told, because you could go. He told me you could go out and hit a pothole and ruin the full front end just like that one pothole. We can't warranty these roads.
Well,
that's what most of them told me. I didn't even know this Midas did, but I called them this morning to see if they would align that with a loose ball joint, and they said, yeah, but we won't give you a guarantee.
Yeah. Okay. Well, regardless of what Pete told you about warranty, Sullivan Tire has a nationwide warranty for alignment.
Well, there's a big sign up on your wall, a big, huge sign that says lifetime warranty, $200 for front end alignment.
Yeah.
It says nothing about any other kind of warranty or nothing.
Yeah, that's a special that we have, but we have a warranty book that has all the warranties on it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's listed in that book, which they should have handed to you, and I will follow through with that because they need to be handing that out. It tells everything about all our warranties.
Well, I don't know how true this is, but come to find out, my sister, I guess she knows Pete somehow or another.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Yeah, no, Pete's been with us for quite a while. He's been between the Bango store and the Brewer store.
Yeah, I really don't know, sir. It's just what she told me, and I didn't want to get into it because I wasn't in a good mood yesterday with everything that was going on, and you know, I'm on a fixed income, so I worked things around so I could see him, and I actually kind of screwed myself over yesterday because it cost me $25 to mount my tires, and I forgot that's all I had on me. So then I had to scrape, while I was waiting to come for the appointment, I was scraping bottles and calling friends and getting money so I can get home. I was out of gas. So crap. But the front end, the wheel balance made a big difference. One of the wheels was out 3.5 ounces.
Wow, that's a lot.
But when he took it off the car, it was off 7-something ounces.
Holy smokes.
Because I guess because of the weights fell off or something. I don't know. He took the weights off and put them back on. He had to put 3.5 ounces on it.
Okay.
So he's like, yeah, that would cause you bouncing problems. It would shake the steering wheel right out of your hand at 55. That's how bad it was. So it got pretty scary. And then, you know, when he pointed out the ball joint, it's like, I would not have that done. I wouldn't have got it done. I would have replaced the ball joint.
Yeah.
And, you know, but whatever.
Well, no, I mean, what they should have done, I mean, you know, I wasn't there, I can't speak for them, but what he should have done is made you aware of that ball joint, and, you know, then you could have made a decision either to align it or don't align it. That's what should have happened.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I honestly would have done, you know, and, and I really don't know what to do at this point because I really want to go someplace else, so.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
The main reason, I didn't even know Sullivan Tire. The main reason I went to that facility, to be honest with you, is because the other company would align the vehicle I had at the time. I had a 87 Cougar that had 60s on it. Nobody would align that, not even Midas, because their computers, you punch in what it's supposed to, you know, it's supposed to be all pre-programmed. And they would do it, so that's why I kept going back there. Then it changed names, and I just came back. I think I've gotten 1 or 2 front end alignments off you before, at least one, anyways, beforehand. You know, just whatever.
Well, how did you pay the $79.99? Was it a credit card?
Cash. Cash. I pay everything with cash. I got paid the first of the month, and I went in and had it done. I had it done on the 6th.
Well,
that's when they got me in.
I'm going to call up Pete, and I'm going to have him give you your money back for the $79.99.
Yeah.
And then you can, you know, get it down wherever. But, you know, in the future, like I said.
Sir, I'm not trying to be an ass either.
Oh,
you know.
Of course not. No, I don't think that.
You know, I'm on a fixed income. This cost me money, and this isn't a bad ripoff compared to some I had. I will not step foot on VIP land again because I know a little bit about mechanics, thank God.
Yeah.
You know, when you go in for an inspection, they tell you all your struts and everything leaks and your whole vehicle's falling apart, but they won't let you back out in the vehicle to see it because you know better. And you still have to pay them the $12.50 to let your vehicle off the lift to get it because I paid for an inspection. It's crazy. So well, it's scary too.
We've been in business since 1955, so we do it the right way, and you know, sometimes we run into some issues with particular locations, and that's what my job is, to find out what it is, to take care of it so it doesn't happen again. So,
well, I had a nightmare on my '87 Cougar. I had the transmission replaced at a shop.
Yeah.
They said they knew what they was doing. Found out they didn't know what they was doing. They upped the price from $250 to $400 and some odd to finish the job. I couldn't afford it, so they charged me $280 to get my vehicle out, which was all torn apart.
Wow.
And I had to pay that. They had it in the garage. And then I tried to put a lien on his property to get my money back. He closed up his shop. Everybody's looking for him for his money. He told me I'd be wasting my time to try to sue him because he won't have any money left by the time everybody gets done with him. You know, and I had to pay a lot of, that car meant a lot to me. It was a limited edition, all that crap. You know how it goes when you're younger and you got hot rods.
I
so
know all about that.
I had to pay $35 and $280 to get it out of his garage to haul it to my house in pieces. And all he did is pull the transmission out.
Wow.
You know, so yeah, it's scary sometimes when you go to people you don't know. But oh well, it's just crazy.
So,
it's a system that they got where it's easy to rip people off. And a lot of mechanics do it, and it's sad.
Yeah, well, that's why.
And I'm not saying that's what you guys are doing. It's just,
exactly,
you know.
Yeah, we definitely take pride in not doing that. Every showroom we have has windows. Most of our locations, right into the building.
Well, that's what Judy pointed out. I go, they don't even have any windows so you can see you working on a car. I go, well, that's kind of the problem of the design of the building to begin with.
We know that.
Yeah.
But like most of our locations, we bought that building. A lot of our buildings we built.
Because that was making me nervous with his attitude, and I couldn't see the car, and it being back there for an hour just to check a ball joint, you know. And it's like, geez, they going through it, or what are they doing?
With safety glasses, we allow the customer to go in the bay and actually look at what we're talking about.
Oh, they let me go back and look. They didn't give me no safety glasses, but I went back and looked. They showed me. They wanted me to show how that guy was showing movement, but they do it different than he was doing it, so they weren't seeing it.
Yeah, that's a big difference if you're not checking them right.
He didn't have the machine to check the clearance. That's what he said he needed to check. But he told me, well, you gave me the attitude that the damn thing was falling out and it was a safety. No, I didn't. I told him it was a little loose, they said. That it was okay. It's just they wouldn't done a front end alignment on it. That's all. I'm not, you know, and I don't know, sir.
Well, what I'll do is I'll have him put an envelope aside with your $79.99 in it.
Well, I think there's tax, so I think there's tax on that too, ain't there?
No, there is no tax. No, it's all labor.
I don't know. I got the receipt. I don't remember.
It's a straight labor. There's no tax on it.
Yeah. All right.
And then when it's convenient for you, just stop by there and pick it up, and we'll take care of it.
Well, whenever you have it ready, just let me know, and maybe
he'll have it ready anytime you are. He has it there, so.
Maybe I can borrow $10 off my sister when I get in town. I live in Newburgh, so it's a little bit of a drive. That thing cost me $10 just to go into Bangor and back.
Yeah, no, I'm going to call him right now, so he'll have it aside for you today.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're very welcome, Charles.
Bye. Sullivan Tire Brewer, Maine. Making this video because I went there to get a front end alignment, which you can see all the different things they do, front end alignment, system flash, blah blah blah. I ain't mentioning any names. The manager. They did give me my money back after I called the regional office, but they ripped me off for a front end alignment. They did a front end alignment and I did with a bad ball joint. Never gave me the option whether to have it done or not. Charged me $80, which is normally $90 for the front end, but you know, highest one's in town. So if you ask me, the crooks, don't go there. Find someplace better. At least at this place over here. Told me I didn't have a warranty, and the regionals tell me there's warranty, so you figure it out. But anyways, over and out. Bye. Good riddance. Yep.